Well, we put it off long enough. I've got all my chores done, and it leaves one more thing to do on the to-do list. We've got to hunt a couple of boxes of quarters. Hey everybody, it's Rob with RobFindsTreasure, and as you can tell by that intro, we're knocking out all of the difficult things to do today. It's been a tough, long day, and I put off the hardest thing of all as the last thing to do, which is hunt quarters. Many of you know I've struggled on quarters this year. We've hunted 51 boxes, and I've only found 4 silvers out of those 51 boxes. Now, we did find silver in my last 5-box hunt, and that makes me happy, but we are still trying to get to that 5th silver on the year. I'd hate to end the year with less than 5. I do have another month left still, and I've got 2 boxes in front of me. That being said, boxes 52 and 53 are right here. They're not my favorite type of boxes. Sometimes these do well, but you never know. I did pop the top of this one. They are circulated quarters, and I can tell by the holes in the bottom of that one, they're also circulated quarters. So I definitely have 100 rolls to hunt. Obviously, I'll be looking for W quarters, of course. Any silver if we can find it, proofs, foreigns, any varieties, and I will be using my clad mat because I don't score silver. I might use the silver one on this first box for good luck, but I could switch to the clad mat to check for those varieties. That being said, let me get this set up. We'll do a live opening on this box, see if we have any enders on the top, and then we'll get the search for the enders done next. All right, here we go. Nothing like a ender search opening a box of any denomination, but I don't even know in the history of me searching if I've ever found a silver ender on a quarter box. And it looks like it's going to be the case yet again. I don't see an ender at first glance, but I do see some newer designs. I see a Weir Farms, a Salt River Bay. That's always good. And I also see some 2019 W designs. Well, we're going to push that back and get the hunt started. And as you guys know, like we do all the time, if I find something, I will bring you in. Fingers crossed, we find something in this box. Well, that's a world record start. First roll, 6th coin in, and we've got a 2020 W. You can see the privy on the obverse on the left in front of his face, and the W on the right next to his ponytail on his bust. Which design is it? And it's going to be a American Samoa or back quarter, if you will. We'll take it. 2020 W, 6th coin in, first roll of the first box. That's a good start. Well, despite the hot start, it was a slow box. We did find that West Point quarter, minted in 2020, American Samoa. And we did pull out a couple of beauties. Absolute stunner, 76D, not the DDO. And a pretty nice 2015 Saratoga Denver minted quarter. I don't know if it'll upgrade, probably won't, but I want to pull it aside and double check. That's all we got for box 1. Let's move on to box 2. And like I said, I already know it's circulated, so I'll bring you in if we find something worth mentioning. Well, we're already on roll 47 of box 53 of the second one from this hunt. Second coin in though, we've got a Thailand 5 bot. I don't know how to tell the year on these, probably an 08 through 2008, but maybe you guys can help me down below. But I am familiar with this coin design. It is from Thailand, and it is a 5 bot, I believe is how they're pronounced. I could be wrong with the pronunciation, but either way, it's our first foreign to go along with the W from box 1. But that's it. Running out of rolls, running out of time. Will we find another goodie? That's all she wrote for box 53 on the year and 2 of the hunt. No silver finds, no W finds, no variety finds, no proof finds. We did get a foreign. So we have a W and a foreign, and again, a really nice bicentennial from box 1. That's it. No silver in the last 2 boxes. 4 out of 53 boxes on the year. Looks like after this 2-box hunt, I'll need to get some more boxes. I'll be back if and when I can score some more quarter boxes, and let's pray they heat up. Well, we're back with box 54. I can only procure 1 quarter box this week, so unless this box has some goodies, we'll have to marry it to another hunt when we get more boxes. I already popped the top, and it is circulated quarters, and it is the type of boxes that I don't really have a lot of fondness for, but I'm not going to be picky. All my quarter boxes have been tough. Let's just get right into it and see if we can add to the board. Roll 15 of box 54, and it was an ender. The last coin was facing reverse out, so I didn't know. River of No Return 2019, but it's a W. It's not in the best shape. Definitely circulated condition, but definitely a West Point quarter, and I will take it. Roll number 18, and we're going to have our second foreign of this hunt, and this is from Panama. We've got a 2005 Panamanian quarter. It says 25 centísimos, 25 cents, Puente del Rey. Can't get mad at that. We will take it. Second foreign find, 2 W's, and a couple of nice quarters. Still no silver. We're on roll 22 of the box, and one of the quarters I do look for is the 2015 Homestead Snow on the Roof, or the other leaky bucket. I don't find great examples of them, but I did find a snow on the roof, and it's very minimal, as you can see. I just don't find the complete roof full of snow on the ones I find, but I will take it. I'll pull it aside. It is different than the ones that I have found, and it's in pretty decent shape. So it is a variety, but not much value in the condition that it's in and the minimal amount of snow on the roof. Let's get back to the hunt and find other goodies. Well, box 54 has been hunted, and it did not produce our 5th silver quarter for the year. 54 boxes, 4 silvers. We stand at that. We did get a 2019 W quarter, River of No Return. We also got a Panamanian quarter and a variety Snow on the Roof, 2015 Homestead. Not a great example, but we'll take it. I was able to add 3 more nice state quarters to my collection and a stunner of a 1989 Denver, which I will roll up because I do keep the older Eagleback style quarters if they're in nice enough shape, like that Bicentennial as well. We didn't get silver. We funded 3 boxes during this hunt. We're going to try to get another box or 2 and see if we can get that 5th silver, and especially before the end of the year. I'll be back when I have another box or 2 to hunt. Well, we're back with 2 more boxes, and I don't know why I keep doing this to myself. This is boxes 4 and 5 of this video, and no matter what we find in these 2 boxes, this is it. Fingers crossed we find that 5th silver, and we're going to get right into it. I'll bring you in if and when we find something. Roll number 20 of box 55 on the year, 4th box of the hunt, and we're going to have a W because I already flipped it around and saw a W, but it's the Weir Farms. And as you can see, a W with the privy. It's in circulated condition, but it is another 2020 W. That makes our 3rd W for the hunt. 2 from 2020, 1 from 2019. Roll number 49 of the box, and we've got another W, and I almost missed it because it has some damage to the right, but I noticed the privy as I was pulling it forward. It's definitely a 2020 W, and it's another Weir Farms. So pretty circulated definitely on this one, but it's another W nonetheless, and I'll take it. That makes 4 W's in the 4 boxes for this hunt. 1 roll and a partial to go, and we'll see if we score something else. Well, nothing else scored in that 55 box on the year, but we did get 2 W's. That's a pretty good box. Too bad they were both circulated Weir Farms W's, but I'll take them either way. Still no silver. Box 56, it's up to you. I'll bring you in if we find something worth mentioning. So I just opened this box. It was already open. I checked for circulation at the bank, and I saw it was circulated quarters, or so I thought. When I first looked at it, I noticed there was a dirty one in the middle, and I thought, okay, well, we've got some older quarters here. It's circulated. But when I went to grab roll number 1 out of the box, I saw that we had a new Marsh Billings Rockefeller ender on both sides, and I thought that was weird. So I grabbed the next roll and saw that we had the same thing, and I grabbed the next roll and saw that we had the same thing. So this box looks like it's mostly uncirculated Rockefeller quarters and possibly has some circulated quarters in it as well. So I don't know what this is going to be. I can see from the sides that we do have some older quarter designs, but I can also see we have many rolls that have both uncirculated Rockefeller enders. So this may end up being mostly a Rockefeller W hunt instead of a hunt for silver, but you never know. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull open these couple of rolls right here to start with and see what percentage of older quarters are in these rolls, and I will bring you back in for that. Just want to give you a heads up because this looks odd and could be a W hunt versus a silver hunt. We won't know. Let's get into it. Fingers crossed we've got some W's, and if it has a lot of circulated ones, maybe something fun as well. So I just cracked open the first roll, and it looks like it's going to be the majority of brand new quarters. So if this box stays like this, we'll do a W hunt and add it to it. I'm not going to count it as box 56 on the year as far as looking for silver, because if it's 90-95% brand new uncirculated quarters, we're not going to have silver no matter what. But I'll add it to this hunt in case we get W's. I have opened boxes like this before that were mixed bags, so to speak, and didn't find any W's because it might have been before they actually had the W quarters inserted for circulation. Let me go through it, and I'll bring in if I find something or if I run across some rolls that start changing the mix-up, like mostly circulated quarters. I'll be back with an update. We have hunted 10 rolls, and there is no W quarters so far in the first 10 rolls. A bunch of uncirculated Rockefellers, but we did have 13 circulated quarters in that batch of 10. So it is literally 95% plus uncirculated Rockefellers. And because of the presence of the circulated quarters, this is probably before the release date, which means I probably will not have any W's. I'll do my best to go through it. Wanted to give you a heads up. If you run into something, of course, I'll bring it in. Otherwise, we'll be back with the wrap up. I've got to go through these rolls and see if there's any W's just in case. Well, we've hunted this box, and if you think going through 4 boxes of quarters looking for silver is rough, going through almost a full box of uncirculated quarters trying to find a W and not getting one is pretty rough. At the end of the day, we're not going to count it as box 56 on the year because there was only 83 circulated quarters out of 2,000. Out of those 2,000, all were Denver minted, not one W. Despite not getting any W's, it is always kind of fun, at least in the beginning, going through uncirculated quarters, praying for a W, but as the rolls went on, we knew we weren't going to get any. Still, this hunt did yield 4 W's overall. We got 2 foreigns. We got 1 small snow on the roof air from the Nebraska Homestead quarter, and I had a lot of fun overall looking and hoping and anticipating some more silver, which we didn't get. Hopefully, despite the lack of silver finds, you still found this quarter hunt fun. If you did, I'd appreciate a thumbs up. And as always, everyone, happy hunting, and thanks for watching.